It's cocktail hour, so pour it up. Pour it up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Zeta Lisa. Welcome to Mama's Cocktail Hour. Get your cannabis, get your coffee, get your vino, whatever your poison is, and get your butt in here. Today, we are going to be discussing D4vd. I already know your girl has been gone for a minute, but I'm back at the jump off. Life has been lifing, and thank you to everyone that reached out to me, asking me where I've been. I am back on these internet streets. So if you guys are either new to this channel, please subscribe. But if you're not new, welcome back. And thank you guys for being loyal ones. So let's jump into it. I wanted to discuss the D4vd case like no other. I have been getting all your feedback. I know I got to do some digging into the Kata Scott video. But today we're going to be focusing on D4vd, okay? I thought that there are so many twists and turns to this case that I wanted to discuss it here with you guys, okay? One of the things that has been disturbing this entire time regarding this case is the fact that I feel like it has been tremendously minimized. And I don't know what it is, but we are in the age of media. We are in the age of people storytelling, telling their stories, their perspective. But I want you guys to understand one thing. Perspective can also be paid, right? So I don't want to name any platforms, but perspective can be paid and swayed. We've seen that a lot in the Diddy case. So be very wary of who you trust, who are your sources when you get information. I hope that y'all come here to this platform because y'all understand that I always keep it 150% real. The facts that I get are from reputable news companies that I trust, and not only just trusting, but also fact checking. That's important. So as we move on, let's get into this case, okay? This case has been bugging me. Like I said, minimizing this case to the 30th power in the media. Let's put some things into facts, okay? The girl was possibly unalived when she was 14 years old, okay? There has been lots spewing in the internet that David is a famous rapper artist who is in his 20s, and his career kind of sparked by him doing Fortnite videos. Like, who would have known? Like, my son plays Fortnite. So what he started to do and what his claim to fame was, he used to play the video game, and like, you know how you play the video game and you put others' music, like people's, like rappers' music behind it. He started to get copyright infringements on his videos, and his mom told him to make his own music. So he took his phone. Who knows, you can make videos on phones now. Back in the day, people needed all this type of equipment. Now, you can use an app. He recorded some music. He put it on the back of his Fortnite videos, and he blew up. Okay? He is currently 20 years old. And Celeste Rivas Hernández, the victim who was found unalived in the trunk, which is the front trunk of his Tesla, has now been identified as Celeste Rivas, and he has now been named as a suspect. The reason why I say she's been minimized is I've heard lots of things about like her being 15, and I feel like that's just making it seem like she was older than what she was. There's allegations stating that he started this relationship when she was possibly only 12. So one would ask, I know I would, where did she find him? Well, it looks like she found him on Discord. He was a streamer. She was probably watching him. They probably connected. It's crazy how social media, how all these types of apps can have your children in a place with someone who could potentially pick them out of a list of people and then bring them into their lifestyle. And that's exactly what happened with Celeste Rivas Hernández, okay? So there has been speculation that she came from a broken home. She was constantly running away. She was reported missing when her body was found in the Tesla. Her mother was the one who called authorities and said that that could be her. Because one of the identifying factors was that she had a tattoo on her finger that David also has on his finger. Okay. So there has been so much going on. The last couple of months, her body was found, I believe, September 8th. And since then, there has been nothing. No, we haven't heard a peep up until just recently. So it has finally been popping off, and your girl is here to give you the whole scoop. So her body was found September 8th. Since then, there has been lots of social media posts. That's why I'm saying be careful who you trust on social media, saying he's not a suspect, he's not a suspect. You guys know that just random people can write a post, put a picture, and just say like he's not a suspect. So LAPD has officially confirmed that he is a suspect. And the latest news that I will drop right here is that they are also identifying a second suspect. Now, they are now talking more about the body state. She was severely decomposed when her body was found in the front of the Tesla. However, we are now finding out that her body was essentially thawing out because she was frozen. So whoever that may be, that unalive Celeste Rivas not only dismembered her body, but also put her in a freezer to probably slow down decomposition. And I'm wondering, why did they put her in a freezer? And I think what they're speculating now is that she could have been put in the freezer after she was dismembered. This video is gross. So if you're not of age and you get grossed out by these things, I completely understand. This murder, I want to say, has been minimized, because had this little girl had a family behind her that got a lawyer, there would be more answers quicker. The problem about this little girl is most likely, I'm not saying I can or not confirm, that her family may be not able to come forward because of certain reasons. Who knows if her family is, don't want to come forward regarding the case because of immigration. Who knows? But if this girl's family was in another position to get a lawyer, this case would not be tracking the way it is right now. Okay? They have now put out that it looks like the Tesla, the car in which the body was found, is more like a computer. Okay? I don't know if you guys know, but Tesla's the hottest thing out now. Those cars are 100K and above. But apparently, they come with some perks, okay? And so the Tesla itself has a 360-degree camera angle where it kind of shows what's happening in the front of the car, in the back of the car, when people get out the car. It's its own mini computer. So it looks like LAPD has gotten some information from the Tesla, which brings them to a trip that was taken by D4vd in the early spring of 2025, in which he went to a remote location in Santa Barbara. Okay, he stayed there for many hours. There are speculation from all TMZ, Two Angry Men podcast with Mark Gragos. He basically speculated that there could be information detailing that the body could have possibly been dismembered at this location. Okay, so there is a lot of new information coming out about this little girl, but I want to put this in perspective. This girl was a child. This man who took her from her home and held her in a situation where she was seen at concerts, she was seen at events, and she was only 14 years old. There are lots of other people who need to be held accountable, because D4vd himself did not do this alone. I think that there's lots of managers, assistants, and everybody being like, I don't know what's going on, I'm a virtual manager. Like, this is your client. And it is your business when you're working with someone in the music business at that capacity to know who they're with, who they're associating themselves with, because that's all part of their brand. So for D4vd's manager to come out and say he didn't know about his personal life, I call bullshit on that. Okay? Because in the music industry, your whole personal life is your brand. Like, you are on the forefront. So everything is going to be seen, scrutinized. So if your manager is not knowing who you're dating and who you're spending your time with, but yet the whole internet community has photos of Celeste with her hand on her face and so on. One of the things that I did want to pop into this video real quick was a video that he did on Discord that I believe is very telling. Who knows if this video was one of the videos that possibly, and I know this is like crazy speculation, but he almost seemed shocked in the video that Celeste mentioned this, okay? So she's on a video with D4vd on Discord. They're streaming. On this video, D4vd tells Celeste Rivas that she is media trained. Now, why would she need to be media trained? Oh, I know why. She is underage, okay? So let's play the clip real quick where you can see what it is D4vd says to her and what she responds back. All right.
I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything.
Okay, guys. So you saw all of that. So they bleep out what it is that Celeste said, but from what it was that Celeste said was, she said, is it controversial to be R wording, and you guys can know what R wording is, kids. She didn't say a kid. She said kids. He catches on to what she says. He's like, whoa, let's and then she catches on to what she said. And she quickly mutes the video. He's still talking. She unmutes the video. They realize what is happening, and he tells his moderators, that's who he's calling as mods, to delete everything, okay? This video is very telling in what she was implying, what she could have seen, and his reaction to what she said on live stream, okay? So, guys, I am going to continue to keep you guys in the loop with this. I know I've been gone for a minute, but your girl is back. So subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like, okay? And drop me a comment on your theory. What do you think happened to Celeste Rivas Hernández? Do you feel that D4vd is innocent? And what are your thoughts on the second suspect? And who do you think the second suspect is? I have my inkling of who the second suspect is. Somebody very close to him that has been in lots of videos with him, and it is not a girl. So that's what I will say about who I believe the second suspect is. But drop in the comments who you believe the second suspect is. It's your girl, Zeta-Lisa. I'm so happy to be back. I will talk to you guys on the next video.
It's got to allow us so boy it up.